This drama with Storm Monroe and Tasha K is just been so damn ghetto. This whole time, Storm's been dropping the tea about Tasha since the fallout. But this time, baby, it's safe to say that he's finally snatched a wig off her head, exposing some nasty secrets. Once upon a time, Tasha K and Storm Monroe were thick as thieves. Storm was literally Tasha's protege. She mentored him in the ways of celebrity gossip, riding on top of trends, getting that bag, staying relevant on YouTube and such. But honey, things have taken quite a sharp bend since then.
That's what they look for. So the black woman was teaching the white lady how to twerk. And so the white lady's twerking, she ain't had no ass, Tasha. But I looked at the front of her bathing suit and I had never seen labia lips that hung that low. So she was twerking in the back and the front.
I wish people could see my face.
Like her was worn out. So I started to believe it to admit this because it was worn out, Tasha, for real. And so he was like, she takes it like a champ, and I'm trying to bring in more to my wife. But he said, look, you can't be scared. He said, I don't want scary. I need you to be able to get hard, stay hard. He said, can you handle that? And I said, well, look.
Wait a minute. Is this why people kept asking what happened?
They kept asking what happened in Mexico. So I told him, I said, look, I'm not a typical bull. Do you know what a bull is?
No.
So a bull would be like, you watch porn, right?
Yeah.
You know who Lexington Steele is?
Yeah.
Mandingo?
Yeah.
That would be a bull, a big, black, dark, muscular man, right? And usually you bring a bull in to basically breed the white woman. So you cream pie, you know what a cream pie is, right?
I think so.
When you ejaculate inside her and then she oozes it out. So typically that's a bull. That's bull and that's breeding.
Okay.
If you understand the culture.
Okay.
If you understand the culture. So I told him, I said, I'm not the typical bull because typically they like 10 inches plus. So I'm like, all I got is 7. So I'm like, listen, are you sure? Because I'm not Lexington Steele. I'm more like a Brian Pumper. That's more me, okay? Mr. Marcus type, all right? Short and thick is more my thing. So
I'm so done.
So I'm like, we just saying it. I'm comfortable now.
What happened in Mexico?
So I gave him my measurements, he gave me his. I didn't want to look down, Tasha, because I didn't want to make it obvious. I ain't gonna lie, if he'd have pulled it out, I'd have looked, because I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
I ain't never seen that shit either. What are you talking about? 9.5 is the most I've seen.
I've never seen 12, ever.
Okay.
But anyway, but he was like, I got the biggest out here in this pool. I'll outmeasure any man out here. He was adamant, so I just took his word for it, because, okay, fine. So I was like, I'm down. I was so down, Tasha. I was down.
You was ready.
I was ready.
So what happened?
What happened?
It would seem that their fallout happened all of a sudden when Storm, out of nowhere, started airing out all of Tasha's dirty laundry. For all we know, their feud came to the public's attention when Tasha came on live to explain how the whole thing had started. According to her, Storm had been moving weird with one of their subscribers, a relationship she sternly warned him about. It was basically against the policies of Tasha's channel, KB Studios, to date a subscriber. But y'all, that's not even where it went bad. After Storm had been intimate with this lady, he went on to brag about it on podcasts, dissing the poor woman on air.
Sleeping with the woman. She's a grown woman, but this is a woman. This is a woman with a career. And I always told him, don't f the subscribers. But because she was such a woman that had her together, she wasn't after him for his bag or anything like that. She had her own bag, right? You know what I'm saying? He decides to her, and I told him, I said, if you're gonna lead this woman on, don't even bother with her, okay? Because she truly likes you, okay? And I get it, it's been a while for you, but do not pursue it with her. So you know what he does? When this whole Vaughn situation, don't get me into that. When this whole Vaughn situation happened, and I should have known just by the way he treats his mother, that this eventually was going to turn bad, even with me and with the young lady. But he is with Vaughn doing this light-skinned niggas podcast, dissing the lady. And I said, I'm watching the video, I'm like, so this is what pissed him off. I'm telling y'all what pissed him off. This is why it didn't have to do with Vaughn. It didn't have nothing to do with Chelsea. It had everything to do with me checking him behind the scenes about the way I said, let me tell you something. Yes, you're friends with Vaughn. Y'all got a podcast going, but you getting new and you feeling yourself. This is the only that you getting. This is a grown woman. This is not a 23-year-old woman. This woman is in her 30s. And I'm saying this behind the scenes, and this is when I went live, and I said Kiwi Studios had to form a separation so that if this lady wanted to file suit for sexual coercion or assault or anything because she's embarrassed that she went this far with you, I don't want Kiwi Studios associated with that. Like, no, because if I had known that you were like this, I wouldn't have. No.
Tasha did not take that well at all, as it reflected a bad image on KB Studios and the Tasha Storm dynamic. If the lady in question had come on out and sued for defamation of character, people were definitely going to side with her, and that could potentially be the end of the channel. And trust, Tasha don't want to get sued again. So, just like that, she checked Storm, booted him out, and he didn't like that at all. Now, this was Tasha's reason for the duo's fallout. That and a rumor that Storm had been speaking about her private matters to the wrong audience. Storm, however, had a whole different side to the story and a whole lot of tea to expose. This man went on Love Jones TV, and he went wild with Tasha's private life, claiming that she allegedly cheated on her husband when they first got together and that she also used to work as an escort before she got married. Y'all, Tasha's husband really got some of that heat because Storm was out here saying the two were swingers and their marriage was basically an open relationship.
Yeah. So y'all, she ain't in an open marriage, all right?
So no.
Stop asking.
Now, if you know something that I don't know,
no.
I'm open to hearing about this open.
Right. Right now.
My husband has been a part of the content before.
Damn.
There's nobody off limits.
Okay. Well, I saw him pop his head in a couple of times. You know, he said you was pregnant and that was some. Boy, you try to hide that stomach forever. I love it too.
I'm
water, blade. Oh, I know. That's why. Hold on. That's why I with you because you don't give a. It's like y'all can't talk about me. I talk about my damn self already. So them bullets ain't gonna hurt. You can talk about me wherever you want to say. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I love it.
Fucking woman. Like.
Speaking of heat, Chelsea, Tasha's former assistant at KB Studios, also caught some of them stray bullets. According to Storm, both Tasha and Chelsea were involved in some, let's just say, unconventional activities.
Watched her husband for another bitch in the Dominican Republic on a dirty mattress. Come on now, like let's stop the cap.
Oh my God.
She ate Chelsea pussy. Let's stop the cap. Please don't make me go in the industry.
Storm Monroe just said Tasha K ate Chelsea's pussy.
If we gonna tell it all. Like I don't have time for bullshit.
Now, wait a minute. Allegedly. What?
She ate that cat. Yes.
Did Chelsea do it back?
No, but they don't consider it gay because they two women, and sometimes women just get drunk and do that and whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip this, Quaisha. Could you timestamp this? I don't know where we at in the show. If you could. Oh my God.
Now, y'all, Storm's accusations kept getting wilder and wilder. According to him, not only did Storm and Chelsea share a special type of bond outside of the office, Chelsea was also allegedly often out to secure big-name interviewees for Tasha's channel.
Let's talk about how Chelsea was out to get those interviews.
They said, come on, Storm, tell it.
Jeez. Chelsea fucked Duty Low. Chelsea fucked Vaughn. Chelsea I think Reckless. I think his name is Reckless. One of the dudes that he's been on Conscious TV's platform before. I may have his name wrong. But she's at least 3 or 4 of the people that Tasha K interviewed. And what got me about Chelsea is all these that she didn't even make them feed her first. She couldn't wait to suck Duty Low dick.
Oh my God. I can't get past you saying Tasha K ate her coochie. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to believe, but it is, because I feel like Tasha K always says she's strictly dickly. Like, she don't be around with women. Like, I feel like I've heard her say that multiple times, that she do not sleep with women, but I would not have guessed that she would eat Chelsea's coochie. Wow.
Child, when I tell you those explosive allegations sent shockwaves through the whole YouTube community, it sent shockwaves. More so because Tasha and Chelsea had a major fallout prior to this whole mess. Now, when this happened, Chelsea took it upon herself to write a tell-all book about working for this woman. Talk about workplace libel. Unfortunately, the book never saw the light of day. At first, we thought it was because Chelsea and Tasha had sorted out their differences, buried the hatchet and all of that. But baby girl, it was far from it. Chelsea came out and blamed Tasha for killing her book release. She said that Tasha had wanted 20% of the profits and, as a matter of fact, wanted to vet the book before it hit the shelves. And Chelsea, baby, she wasn't having that.
Form, she did exactly what I knew she was gonna do. 2 days ago, she was acting like she was so cool with the book. She wanted to help put it out, wanted to promote it, all stuff. Now all of a sudden, you want over 20%. And because I'm not giving you no money, and because I'm not letting you vet my book, you barely know how to read. You barely graduated 9th grade, so stop it. I'm not gonna let you edit my book to change something to make you look better than what you clearly are not. Now all of a sudden she's calling attorneys and lawyers trying to block it. Honey, you can never block this, all right? The show continues.
Now, with that happening, fans and speculators began to draw the lines and take sides. Most people who had thought Storm's rants were just a bid to cause drama and stay relevant since losing endorsements with KB Studios really started to see that Tasha might not be all that she seems. But y'all, let's give it a rest with Tasha K and Storm Monroe for a minute, because their feud went on and sparked some other beefs too. Remember when I said Storm aired all of these dirty little secrets on Love Jones's channel? Well, then you know Love Jones had it coming, because neither Chelsea nor Tasha was about to let those claims slide. Chelsea more so. Now, Chelsea, that girl, came down on Love Jones and slammed the broadcaster for even giving Storm a stage to spread what she called lies.
Shade or reasoning or whatever was in that response, my response to it is that you're broke, fat, and ugly. And I'm none of those things. It's a very childish response, but I feel like allowing somebody to come on your platform and continuously lie and just make up stuff and trying to insert yourself in some drama that's like over 4 years old is childish. So I'm just gonna keep saying it. You're broke, fat, and ugly. That's it. Anyway, Friday I got a surprise for y'all. Stay tuned.
Chelsea dragged that woman for filth, from her hair to her body, her living condition in the Bronx, and a GoFundMe account she made so fans could help her move to a new crib. Basically, labeling Love Jones as broke, fat, and ugly. Chelsea then cemented all of that with a warning that if Love Jones don't watch her mouth, she was basically going to get her jumped.
So this is a perfect example of why when girls say, oh, I'm a girl's girl, I'm all about women empowerment, I usually don't rock with them type of girls. Because it's always, oh, I'm about women empowerment and I'll come to the defense of a woman, only up until she's prettier, skinnier, and doing better than you. This is not the first, second, or the third time that this content creator has facilitated a conversation about me on her channel simply because she wants to be the #1 cheerleader for that closeted twink Storm. And I'm gonna have to really make you earn that check. We're both from New York. If you didn't know, I know people that are within arm's reach of you. I'll put it like that. However, I grew up in Westchester County, Scarsdale. You grew up in the ghetto, in the hood. And to reconfirm that, you're online begging for donations to get you out of the projects. And if your mother never told you the easiest way to move out of the hood is to get a job, and talking about me ain't gonna get you there. Now, for those who remember me from years ago on the internet, I would highly suggest that y'all let this heavy-set Amara La Negra, Party City wig-wearing girl know that I am not the person to mess with, and I would very much recommend that you leave me the alone. Yeah, honey, you need to get your life together. You need to get a job. You're too old to be begging on the internet for donations. And you definitely out of your league talking about me, or even allowing somebody to come on your platform and talk about me. Don't piss me off, because you keep acting like you ain't got no good sense. I'm gonna call them people from Bellevue to come pick your ass up in a van. Okay?
Now, Love Jones wasn't going to take all that insult while lying down. She responded to Chelsea with a whole hour-long video where she stood up just so she could flaunt her curves. Basically, she was sending a message back to Chelsea that she too was bad and bougie.
Into this outfit, baby. Get into it. Get into it. Cute as fuck. So the topic of this live is, I did not know that I was responsible for the things that Storm Monroe said. I opened up the call line, Storm called in, shouts out to Storm. Hey Storm Monroe, shouts out to you. He called in and he said that she went down on her ex-assistant. You know, he also said some other choice words. If y'all watched that live, did I say anything about these people? Did I say anything about these people? Did I say anything about these people? Did I say, oh, F that B, she dirty, they stink? Did I say anything? I didn't say anything about these people. So for me to see a video of her just trying to rip me to shreds, I'm like, girl, like, you telling me to tread lightly, threatening me, like, it's never that deep. Like, I didn't say nothing about you. What's up with everybody having all this misplaced anger? Storm is the one that said you and Tasha K did something.
Another friend of Tasha K's, Sean Davy Way, also jumped into the drama, and honey, he brought his own mess with him. According to Sean, Tasha K literally set Storm up, talking about moving him and his mom out of the projects, setting him up with a platform and all that. Now Sean was pretty pissed that Storm would go on and turn on Tasha like that.
You got your goddamn nerve. Yeah, your mama let you work at Amazon. Your mama Tasha K, yeah, she has you making 20, 30K a month. Your own birth mother ain't never did that. So you got your goddamn nerve to still be running around here trying to disrespect the same woman that birthed you. I mean, how long are you gonna use black women? Like, gross. You can at least like them if you're going to use them. Case in point.
He even called to remember how Storm has always been known for making up fake controversial news for clout. Y'all remember when he claimed that Cardi jumped Offset's mother and that Cardi also allegedly offered Offset side piece money to get rid of a pregnancy? And how Cardi wasted no time in sliding into his DMs, threatening to sue his behind. She sent him a DM that read, "The way I'm gonna sue your ass for the story that you made up, for you to say I offered to pay anybody for an abortion and to say that me and Offset's mom put hands on each other is crazy. I would never disrespect my kid's grandmother or put my hands on someone's mom. That's not even her character or mine. Then to claim that I'm paying someone to take a child's life is insane, but you will be getting a lawsuit your way." Y'all know if hashtag Cardi B don't do nothing else, she gon' sue. Cardi sent a DM to YouTuber Storm Monroe threatening to sue him over a false story he put out.
And when it comes to Chelsea, he can't let the thing go with Chelsea because Chelsea took his man, okay? Now, if y'all was here back in the day, I have the clip still on my IG with Stormisha yelling at Tasha K and saying, "You brought this to my house. You brought this to my house." What Tasha K did not realize is, girl, he is in love with Vaughn. Like, Tasha, girl, you sent the love of his life to his house, and now he in love with him, and he moving on. He have to sit there and listen to Chelsea. Parent that in. Give it to me, Vaughn. Do you know that's Tasha? Girl, he still had nightmares about it.
But hold on. Sean Davy wasn't done exposing Storm's raggedy ways. He alleged that Storm made up lies about Tasha and Chelsea getting it on because Chelsea had stolen his man, Vaughn. And Tasha knew all about it because she basically set the whole thing up. Y'all, between these two YouTube personalities, Tasha K and Storm Monroe dragging each other back and forth for filth, it's just been ghetto, and this drama knows no bounds and no signs of quieting down anytime soon, especially since Storm keeps avoiding a confrontation with Tasha.
I remember, boy, she just was, like I said, she was so domineering of Tasha's time, of her circle. Like, even when we went out or whatever, the few times we went out, you know, she had to sit right next to Tasha. And when I remember it was Tasha's birthday and she was getting gifts and, Chelsea was all in the way, and Tasha had to tell her, Chelsea, would you shut the f up and sit down? Like, she was just doing the most. It was just weird. It gave single black female. They gave
That's
I
what
want your
I've
life.
been. That's what. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing. That it does seem like, based on what I'm hearing, like she wanted to possess Tasha almost. Like it really sounds possessive. And Tasha's here.
Hey, I just had another question. I want to get to the bottom of it, Nyla, because, you know, Storm is on here. Hey, Storm, how you doing? Long time.
Right, long time no talk.
I know. So who told you about me eating Chelsea's?
Oh, honey, she told me that right in my kitchen.
So why didn't you ever say anything about that when it was first done? You've dragged me and her for years. Why did this just come out now if that was the case? Because you can't stand her. And she done wrote a book calling you a fact.
I don't give a damn about that. It come out when it come out.
So it come out when it come out. But Storm, you have been talking on these internet streets for years. And you couldn't stand Chelsea. But Storm.
Okay, I'm not going to do
important. I feel like honestly, because people caught you in a lie, that
what
you
lie?
Just put that on Chelsea. Now here's the thing. I took up for you when Chelsea lied on you.
What lie? What lie?
That lie.
She told me that the same way she told me you and your husband were swingers.
Storm, you said I told you that.
No,
we had a bedroom.
She told me that. She told me that.
Storm, on your live.
I'm not finna do this
Storm.
You can take her that. I'm not finna give her that.
No, Storm. No. We letting the cat out the bag now. What you running for? You running too?
Ain't nobody running from nothing, bitch.
Yeah, you are. You running. Okay, we having a casual conversation. No. We gonna have a casual conversation.
This is what you want, though. This is what you wanted, though.
I mean, he appeared on Nala's channel to discuss the drama further, likely thinking he would have the floor to himself. But in a plot twist, Nala brought Tasha K on too. Ciao. When I say that man he ran away like his lies finally caught up to him.
At the end of the month, that's who you chose.
Storm.
That's who you chose.
She worked for me. You didn't work for me. Storm, let me ask you something.
No, you
what did you give me out of our relationship?
Don't ask me.
I can't ask you nothing.
I hate you ever ask me to come down or just try to throw that shit and hold that shit over my head for the rest of my life. Let me tell you something. I didn't even hardly see you. Tell the people how when I came to Atlanta, I ain't even hardly see you, and I still built this motherfucking channel. The same shit trying to do with those faggots over there, and it ain't going to work because they ain't me. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, wow. Nyla.
Well, I thought, yeah.
See, what I noticed with Storm and Chelsea is that they'll spin a narrative, but when it's time to like really talk about it, they yell, they overtalk.
Yeah, this would have been a good
deviate from the problem. They call names. Let's put it on the table with your girl. Now you want to say Chelsea said it? I don't believe Chelsea said that. Chelsea say a lot of shit, but I don't believe Chelsea told him nothing like that. He got upset because I said he was aligned with Larry Reid.
Now, everyone's coming for everyone, and the comment section of every post about this tea is popping. One user said, Storm is lying. First, he said he saw Chelsea getting eat out by Tasha. Then on Live with Tasha, he says Chelsea told him that. So did you see it or did Chelsea tell you that? Which one? Another user said, Storm couldn't remember his lie, so he did what most liars do when they get caught up. He started yelling and talking over them. Y'all, this drama has been one hell of a mess, and so far, none of these parties involved seems to be 100% honest about what's really going on. But that's just my thoughts, so let me know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't leave until you hit that like and subscribe button, because there is a lot more coming down the pipeline.